I think this is the best 33,000 coins I have ever spent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an Inform Saliba review. As an Arsenal fan, I absolutely love this guy, but boys, boy oh boy, this card is good. I've compiled a lot of clips across the last few games I have used with this card. In fact, I've used him for 8 games, all of which are in division rivals as well. Now, 6'4", medium high work rates, absolutely perfect. Head on over to his attributes. He's got 80 pace with the shadow and him being on 3 out of a possible 3 chem points. He goes up to 88 pace. His passing, I mean, for a centre back, I think passing's underrated, and 83 short passing is more than enough. He's got nice ball control and reactions for a centre back, and his defending is very nice as well. His physical of 86 strength and 85 aggression is very cool, so I think you're honestly fine with not having to put an anchor on him, and I do think a shadow is completely all good. I know there will be some questions on do you want to get that strength aggression boost, and I think there'll be a few question marks about the 74 jumping, but the fact he's 6'4", I think the 74 jumping doesn't matter as much. Let's get into the highlights and let's get in to what I like to call the Big Willie Saliba review. Jumping into the clips, this was across 2 games. We have played 8 games with him, all in rivals, and he's been consistently very good throughout all of them, and these are just the highlights. So while cease play in the background, and I'm just going to say there's a lot of them, I want to go over what I like about this card. Now, first of all, he feels faster than 80 pace. Obviously, with a shadow, he goes up to 88 pace, but he still feels faster than 88 pace. I don't know if it's to do with him being 6'4" and maybe his running animation. Maybe it could be a reach with his legs, but he seems to get so much deflex in, or if you are in a running race with him, he just seems to somehow, one way or another, seems to catch up to your opponent. Maybe it could be because I played no like Mbappe's or any rapid players like that, because it is only day 1, so that could be a very big viable factor. But nonetheless, he didn't really let anyone outpace him too much, and you will see some clips later on of him in a running race, and he does eventually catch up with them. I was impressed with the 83 short passing as well, very calm and collected, and I'm actually surprised how composed he was considering his composure is only 80. I mean, 80 composure is not awful, but I was expecting it to be a whole lot worse. But no, he was very calm, very composed, didn't make any mistakes whatsoever. The 74 jumping, I found absolutely no issue at all because of his height. He was 6'4", and in fact, I think he probably had a 100% aerial duel rate. He won almost every single header possible in the air. He was absolutely phenomenal. His ball control and reactions of 83 is very nice, specifically that ball control for a centre back. If it did fall to him, he was able to control it quite nicely, not lose, once again, not lose composure. So it's a mixture of a ball control, good composure, okay passing, for me, made this centre back very, very good. And obviously, I love Saliba in real life, so maybe that had something to do with it. I was paying attention to him more than others, because you just naturally do that to cards that you like on FIFA more. But I'm not even joking when I say this Saliba card was so noticeable, and I felt so much more secure in defense with this man absolutely towering over my opponent's attackers. His physical of 86 strength and 85 aggression is absolutely brilliant, and going into challenges, he always seemed to, once again, if it's a 50-50, let's be real, it's not a 50-50, it's a 90-10. Saliba's most likely going to be winning that. You feel very confident going into tackles. For the pros, I've gone for 6'4", medium high work rates as well. I forgot to mention, medium high is absolutely ideal for a centre back. 83 short passing, 87 interceptions with 88 stand tackle, 86 strength and 85 aggression as the pros. And obviously that's not even counting with the chemistry style boost. Now as for the cons, honestly lads, I didn't actually get any cons in. As crazy as it sounds, there's a few things that could be better for sure, but not con-worthy. For example, with 74 jumping, yeah sure, that could be better because it might come into use, but he's 6'4", and I didn't notice that, therefore we're not going to put that as a con. You could debate 53 agility and 60 balance, you could have that a little bit better, and in my opinion, I usually do like centre-backs that are a little bit more agile, and I did say that in my Premier League centre-back tier list video that I think dribbling and passing is very underrated for a centre-back, right? But then no, William Saliba has proved me wrong because agility and balance, I guess I did pair him up with Joe Gomez, so I feel like if you do have this card, pair him up with a more agile, smaller, maybe a centre-back with 70 plus agility, and I feel like you'll be absolutely golden. Lads, this is an incredible card, Absolutely amazing starting card. I brought him at 33k and he is currently 44k, so everyone is jumping on the Inform Saliba bandwagon, and I do not blame them. So pick up this card before he is too expensive, lads. I promise you, week 1 and even probably week 2, maybe week 3 of Foot Champs, this will be a very usable centre back and a very, very good card. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to give him a 9.5 out of 10. Absolutely phenomenal. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you boys in the next one. Let me know down below who you want to see reviewed as well.